Hey guys, it's Wild Knife bringing you a search and destroy on Invasion, and I've decided to just post up a little video on Legit Gaming Union channel just to gain a little more subscribers. I'm almost at that point where I almost have 1,000 subscribers, and so hopefully after this video I'll gain that amount, and so that's a big achievement for me. So I joined this match a little bit late. We're losing 0-1, and so I'm not that worried. I'm actually more pleased than disappointed, because whenever I'm playing, I like it when we're losing, and so it makes it so that there's more rounds to play, and so the match is a little bit longer than you would normally think so. And so here you see me just pop up my big radar by just pressing the start button. So that's kind of a tip that I'd like to show you guys. I like including tips in all my videos, and so hopefully I'll put tips and tricks and stuff like that in all my videos. But if you don't see any in one video, then don't be disappointed, because I will be having a lot more tips in other videos. And so at this point, it's me and my friend that's last alive. Not really my friend, he's just a random kid, but he gets really killed easily, and so I end up being the last one alive, and I think it was a 1v1 situation, and I finally killed him at the end. But I'm using my 357, which is a UAV, Predator missile, and Hero Strike, and that's the point where I'm last alive. And this guy, the person that I killed, he was wondering how I killed him, because in the final kill cam he didn't see his head popping up, and so he was kind of complaining about that. But if you die, you die, who cares? So I get that final kill cam and I win the round for my team. And what I always do when I spawn on this side is I put the claymore facing 90 degrees towards that car, and in between the car and the little sandbag or whatever you want to call it. So in the first round, I kind of knew that he would do the same thing in shooting the javelin, and so I dodged the javelin, I guess you would say. Back to claymore, I put that claymore right there because when you put it right next to the car, it actually changes into a car bomb, and so when the claymore blows up, the car blows up with it, and so there's a bigger blast radius for that, and so it's kind of tripled. So the damage is a lot more, and so if someone passes by that, it's almost 99% sure that they'll die. And so I'll either put my claymore right next to the car or on the other side where the B flag is. So I think, again, like the other time, we're in a it's me and my friend, a random guy, and they've planted the bomb, but I have my UAV, and so that kind of helps. And so I was hoping that I would be able to kill all of them and defuse the bomb, but that's not what really happened. There's 2 guys left and a few seconds left, and so I wasn't able to pull it off. But I killed 3 or 4 guys on the other team, and I was surprised that my team really does suck. They couldn't even kill anyone on the other team. Right when they planted the bomb, they had 6 members on the other team, and so that's basically the whole team against 2 people. Right here, I was really lucky in seeing that the time beat the guy killing me, and so I really should have died right there. I might have been able to kill him, but most likely I would have died. And so seeing that I have a Predator missile, and knowing that for the last few rounds the guy kept shooting javelins, that I would just hide in this building and make it so that he won't be able to kill me with his old javelin killing. And I think the launchers are pretty much cheap, because they're really an easy kill if you just fire them. They're kind of like the noob tubes, in seeing that they have a big blast radius, and if you put danger close and stuff on that, then they're unstoppable. But you can't really change the players in using them, and so you just kind of have to deal with that. And I think I popped up my big radar again in checking that. I heard that sniper, and so kind of know that there's a sniper on that side, so I need to stay away from that side and go through the center of the map, which is usually not a good thing to do, but at this point I have two guys that went through the center, and so I'm pretty much secured in that center, and so decided to just push up with my teammate and help him plant the bomb. But this guy was really stupid, and he just passed by the bomb site and decided to go for the last guy, which it would have been a lot better if he just planted the bomb and let the guy come to him instead of him going to the guy. And I think like the first round I played, it's a 1v1 situation, and so I have to plant the bomb and get the bomb, which no, it's actually a 2v1 situation, so I think now it's a 1v1. And so time's running out, there's like 30 seconds left, and so I kind of have to push forward to the bomb, and you'll see that the guy actually kills me with his Barrett. He just tries to no-scope me and gets that last quick scope. And so at this point I thought I would really lose. We're already losing 1-3, and actually change that around. We actually win this whole search and destroy, so that was pretty nice and cool. So I have my hero strike, and I'm kind of waiting just in case the guy shoots it down with his javelin. And I know that there's only one ammo, bullet, whatever you want to call it, in the javelin, and so once he shoots that, then he can't shoot it down. So I kind of waited for him to shoot down his javelin, and then I could call it in. That's exactly what I did, and I was surprised that I killed no one in the hero strike. I saw like 3 red dots on the radar, and so I was really surprised that I didn't kill anyone. It's just maybe pathetic. But I get this final kill cam again. Was that like my 3rd final kill cam or something like that? But so on this side, on the offensive side, I always run to the top of the trash can or dumpster and just run across there, because usually you might find noob tubers or spawn snipers trying to kill you when you run towards the cars on the right side, and so when you run to the left, that makes it so that that won't happen to you, and so it's always a good thing when you don't die in the very beginning. I'm not really against it, but I don't really like when people spawn snipe, because it kind of makes you have to wait for the rest of the round, and that kind of does suck. So like the other rounds, I'm the last one alive, and it's 1v1 situation again like the other rounds, and my whole team's counting up to me, and I kind of pulled it off for the last few rounds, and I do pull it off this round. Then that would just tie it up 3-3, and most people think that people will plant it at A. That's probably the closest, but I just decided to just take it to the B bomb site and plant it. Whenever I plant the bomb, I'll just hide over this this gate kind of thing, and just wait it out until the guy comes. And I do catch him trying to defuse the bomb, but I just stop him before he's able to, and any second he'll just pop up right from, I think, down the hallway to the left, right next to the tank. And so that ties it up 3-3, makes it so that there's another round. I think this is like the 5th round we've played, so that's pretty nice. Catch this sniper trying to run around here with his, I think, USB akimbo, and I don't like really akimbos because they're kind of cheap, kind of like when the 1887 had akimbo, except I was really never able to use the 1887 when it wasn't pre-patched. It kind of sucked because I wanted to use it. I wish there was somehow that I would be able to use it, but it sucks. So we're in a host migration. I guess the guy left because he thought we would lose or whatever, and he died or something like that, and so I wouldn't really want to wait. And I think this host migration makes us leave the round, and so I think my final score was 11-1, and so there's my YouTube channel. Don't forget to check it out, and I'd really appreciate it.